YBH.
What's up, people of Divine? My name is Damari.
What's up, people of the Divine? My name is Trey.
How y'all been? How y'all doing? Let us know what y'all got going in the comments below.
Bro. How you been, twin?
I've been straight, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I've been chilling. How your New Year's been?
New Year's been great. I ain't gonna lie, blessed to see
Man,
another year, bro.
another year on me. What you do for New Year's, twin?
What did I do for New Year's? I ain't do
Hmm?
nothing, bro. I was reading on New Year's. I ain't gonna lie.
You was reading.
I was reading. I
Or-
was reading, bro. I ain't watched the countdown. I ain't none of
Man,
that, bro. I was
let me see
sitting
about.
in my chair reading, bro.
All right, that's the guard. But nah, I missed the countdown too. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Me and my girl and my homie was outside looking at the fireworks, and we missed the countdown. My girl was a little upset, but I didn't really care. She talking about some. We missed New Year. Well, I didn't care that she was upset, but I just didn't care about missing the countdown or some shit. But she was talking. So that sounded a little messed up. But
Uh,
yeah, she
yeah.
was like, "Oh, we missed New Year's." I'm like, "We ain't missed New Year's. It's still 2026. Only thing we did was miss the countdown." Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
But nah, yeah, it
Yeah.
was smooth. I ain't gonna lie. We had popped some fireworks. Well, my homie had popped some fireworks, and we watched. And then me, my homie, and my girl, we had went to go play pool. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a slick decent at pool. I ain't the best, but I'm slick decent.
I was just gonna ask you, bro. You don't even look like a pool type of guy.
Nah,
I
I'm
ain't
not
gonna
a
lie.
pool type of guy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, catch me on A ball though. I'm different, but like real A ball, bro, I'm slick trash. I'm keeping it a band. Like, I'm decent. Like, I can hit the balls in, bro, but it might take me like 20 fucking tries.
Hold on, time out. You saying that you talking about A ball on iMessage, right?
Yeah, like if it's that, I'm good. But if it's real life, I'm dog water.
Y'all, he is lying, bro. Buddy is not like that on 8 ball.
Bro,
He
we
is
can
not like
we
that on
can
8 ball
play
on
a
iMessage.
bro, one episode, bro, we can play A ball and screen mirror it to the computer, bro, so they can watch us play it, bro.
20, you're getting demolished, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
We
No
can
cap.
put we could put like $10 on the line. I can lose ten
You're getting
dollars.
rolled, buddy. You're getting rolled.
I'm
You're
getting
getting
bro.
rolled.
All right, we'll
Free
see,
or not,
son.
bro. Free or not.
We'll see, we'll see.
BTA
But I ain't gonna
for
lie.
free.
Since it's no longer Christmas, we're no longer doing the Christmas poll or Christmas question. It's just gonna be, something random or something that we think of. So, do you want to ask your question, or do you want me to go ahead and ask mine?
I gotta ask my question.
Or
So, what's one food y'all would refuse to eat even if you're starving? Like, if y'all got it downstairs, y'all still wouldn't eat it, like, regardless. Like, y'all ain't got no bread to go get food, like outside food or nothing like that. You just like forget it. You would just starve. Like, so what's that one food that you like would refuse to eat?
let us know in the comments below, y'all. But I ain't gonna lie, me though, definitely a glizzy. My two things I will never eat again is a hot dog and fish. I hate hot dogs and fish, bro. I'm not eating it. I was starved, bro. Every time my mom used to cook fish, like my mom would maybe cook like fish and spaghetti or something. She'd cook like four pieces of chicken because I don't mess with fish. So she always cooked me something extra when she cooked fish or hot dogs. Now I ain't gonna lie, sometimes she just will cook hot dogs, knowing the nigga don't like hot dogs, and I have to find something else to eat. It used to blow the life out of me. What about you, Twin?
Low key, I don't even know, bro. Like, I literally been sitting here pondering, like, what is that one food I would refuse to eat? I ain't gonna lie. I really don't like hot dogs, though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, unless it's at like a barbecue, like 4th of July type stuff, and it's
Uh-huh.
like just like on a plate, like just to try it, And it's like grilled, obviously. Like, I don't know, bro. I I probably would say like a hot dog too, low key. I ain't eat no but a hot dog, bro. I
Man,
ain't gonna lie. Matter of fact, actually, low key, bro, I cannot stand Vienna sausages, bro.
what?
I cannot stand Vienna
I ain't
sausages,
lying.
bro.
It's crazy because I used to eat them things like crazy. That used to be our little snack back in the day. Used to tear up a whole 3 cans of them joints. But I ain't gonna lie, them nasty now.
Them are so nasty now, bro. And also ramen noodles, bro. I just can't. I just can't eat no ramen noodles no more. I ain't gonna
Nigga,
lie. I
what?
just can't, bro. I
Ramen
can't, bro.
McNoodlemans.
Ramen noodles, ravioli, like, bro, that stuff.
Bro,
I
what?
can't,
Okay,
bro. I just
ravioli.
can't.
I think it's because we used to eat it so much that we just can't eat it no more, twin.
Yeah,
Cause I ain't gonna
Vienna
lie,
sausages.
I used to frick up some raviolis, but now, bro, I starve before I eat them.
Yeah, that's just like I don't know. I don't like those, bro. I don't like them. I ain't gonna lie. I just those three ravioli, Vienna sausages, and ramen noodles, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like those no more for real. For real. I just really don't. I just for real. I would 1,000% try my best not to eat that. Like I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't say like I starve myself, but like it's just something that I just like man. I don't know. I ain't doing that one. I ain't gonna
All
lie.
right, son, I got two questions because I want to ask one, but then I want to ask the other one, so we're just gonna ask both. Actually, ooh, yeah, I'm gonna have to do what's it called. All right. Um, so the first one, of course, since it's New Year's, I gotta ask this question. What is a habit you're trying to break this year, twin?
What is a habit I'm trying to break this year? Okay. Let's see. 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 Hmm. I would say I would say for the last month, bro. I would say probably like but which I've gotten better with it. But just like procrastination, bro.
I
Like
was just
procrastinating
thinking
on
that.
stuff.
I
Like,
ain't
am
gonna
I
lie.
gonna do it?
I was just
Am
thinking.
I gonna do it right
Mhm.
now? Am I gonna wait? Like, what am I gonna do, bro? Like, am I gonna wait to do it? Like, if I got a whole day lined up and I'm like busy,
Yeah.
and I'm like, all right, well, I gotta do this, but like, do I gotta do this today? Like, it could be something that I want to do, but then if I gotta do something for somebody else, or if I gotta go out and do something, and I know I low key kind of like have to do it, then like I just be like, well, I could just do this for myself tomorrow or something like that, because I have more time on my hands,
Hmm.
and then I procrastinate about it all day, bro, and I won't get it done. Which I could, because I have the time for it. Like I could possibly squeeze it in my schedule and do whatever I gotta do, but I still end up don't doing it, bro. And then like the next day it come and I'll be like, nah, I do it the next day. But I feel like I got better with that. Like last month, bro, I feel like I really have gotten better with that. But for this year, like in total, I would say that's something that I'm definitely trying to aim to like eliminate. I ain't gonna lie, procrastination. I feel like procrastination kills a lot, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I definitely do, and it slow you down, low key.
For sure.
But nah, my bad habit, bro. Definitely procrastinating. I don't do it too much, but I do still. I still am a victim of it. Um, I mean, pretty much every bad habit that I did last year, I'm trying to break. Okay, but one specifically, I don't know if you would call this a bad habit. I call it a bad habit because I have a habit of doing this shit. But like, bro, I be getting mad too easy, bro. Like, niggas just need to take a chill pill, take a breather. You feel me? Relax.
Bro, inhale, exhale.
Oh no, for real. And then it's um, like I'm impatient, bro. I need to learn patience. Like I don't even know, like, bro. Yeah, I just need to learn patience, bro, with everything, especially driving, bro. I be cutting up in traffic, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yikes.
For real. But another thing, bro, for real, is like I be stressing myself out too much. Like when I be having plans or like stuff to do, I just think on it and make sure everything go right. Like I just be thinking like, okay, so boom, I gotta do this. But let's say it don't go as planned, so then I basically just be thinking of backup plans and scenarios on when I have stuff to do. So I'm not really, or so like I'm not basically to where I expect the unexpected, because life be life. But yeah, I just
Yeah.
got to be more relaxed. I ain't gonna lie, it's more relaxed. I
Yeah.
got one more twin.
Nah,
I got
for you,
one
twin.
more.
Hope you fulfill those.
You said what?
I said, nah, twin. I hope you fulfill those. I ain't gonna lie, cause some of those is like, ain't no way, ain't no way, ain't no way.
What you
Nah,
mean?
what's the next question, bro? Well, for the one, like, I feel like with some of your problems, bro, I feel like some of those could be like easily resolved, bro. For real, for real. I ain't even gonna hold you. And the reason I say that, I ain't saying it's like oh like your stuff ain't really that deep for real. You just overdoing it. I'm saying it like in the aspect of like I feel like a lot of problem like a lot of the stuff you were saying like you said you feel like it's hard for you to like be patient. Like you are very impatient. You get angry very quickly. And you also what was another one? Like you always basically like overthinking. That's what I kind of put it as like overthinking. Like you create you create all these scenarios in your head for like backup plans and like you always like pondering about these things that like maybe like could happen with your situation or like whatever. So I would throw that into like overthinking category. Am I wrong or like are I corrected or no?
You put no thinking
Nothing?
category. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. All right, bet. So overthink all those three. All right, bet. Overthinking. I feel like for overthinking, if you're struggling with overthinking, because I feel like literally I was a victim of that too. Always overthinking things, and my mom called it dramatic, bro. But it was like you don't understand for real. But it was just it was just like I don't know. As I realized like and as I like kind of understood how to control that, it was just like with overthinking, I feel like as long as you could I feel like you have to categorize things that you can actually how do
Control.
I say it? Things that you can actually control and things that you can't control. That's the
Uh,
perfect way to put it. Things that you can control and things that you can't control. Now, as we all know, can you control the sun rising up in the morning? No, you can't. Can you control the sun rising down at night? No, you cannot. But can you control how your time is spent in those from sunrise to sunset? Maybe some of y'all could say no. For my situation and for me, I could say yes. I feel
facts.
like I can't control how what's to call it. And I feel like it also has to do with your mind as well.
Mhm.
Like you have to kind of like get in better control with your mind. You have to understand and learn your own mind to be able to control your mind. As we were saying in previous podcasts before, your mind is very important. Mental health is very important. I feel like a lot of people should value their mental health because like a lot of people struggle with a lot of mental health problems and like that's a big thing, especially in 2025, like in this generation, like or now it's 2026, obviously, but it's a big thing in this generation to just like prioritize your mental health. Like if it's messing up your mental well being, if it's possible, get out of that situation because that's not good for you for real, for real. Your brain controls your whole body. And if your brain isn't doing good, your whole body really ain't doing good for real, for real. So I feel like it's important to prioritize your mind, bro. Your mind is a temple for real, for it really is, bro. So definitely your whole body is a temple in the Bible, but your mind is really important. Like prioritize your mental health, bro. Your mental health is very important, bro. Understand y'all self, understand how that works. Now, for to move on to the other what's to call it, to move on to being over impatient, I feel like over impatience is like I feel like you could kind of it's hard for that one. I ain't gonna lie, it kind of is, especially when you don't like when you kind of like you just always like in a rush in a sense, like you always trying to get something done or you always trying to like be productive. So like you don't like
Mhm.
to your
Sit
time to be
down.
wasted.
Yeah,
So,
I don't like to
but
be
I feel like
unproductive. I ain't gonna lie.
with that one, I would say to be honest, to value the measure of your situation. So, are you being over impatient because it's something that is okay? So, like, say you out for a scenario. Say you out with your girl, right? And you got like, say you got like work or something like that, or say you got somewhere to be, but your girl she taking a long time or whatever, and you like, dang, bro, like. she taking like forever for real, for real. So like now your patience is like thin for real, because now you are you rushing her, you want to get to where you going and this, that, and the third. Woo, woo, woo. All right, cool.
Shit.
Well, with that situation, I feel like you I don't know. I feel like it's a better situation. I that wasn't really a great scenario, but what I guess I'm trying to say is, to be completely honest, is that like over impatience, I feel like you could work on that by trying to measure your patience. Like, is it really worth like getting irritated about? Because I know for a fact when you over impatient, you get irritated very quickly. Like it's very quickly
Facts.
to get irritated when you over impatient. So is it worth it? I would say that would be the first question I would ask myself. Is it worth it? Is it really worth it for real, for real? Because some situations I feel like are uncaused for. And the third one, what was the third one? What was the third one?
This is that. What I say? I think it was that was really it. Just I had a little bit of procrastination too, but not I don't really struggle with that too bad for it because I don't like to be unproductive anyway. So
It was, bro. Hold on. I feel like it was three. No, it was three different ones.
yeah,
Oh, and it was
we try.
driving, bro. It was driving, bro.
Uh,
Driving. Wait, was over impatience with driving, right?
yeah,
Was
yeah,
that with
yeah,
driving?
yeah. I'll be cutting up in traffic. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie.
bro. Right, bro. That see right there. That is like it ain't, bro. It's not worth it to me. I feel like it's not worth it. So many people lose their lives. It could be the wrong day, wrong time. I feel like it's not it's not worth it to be out there rushing in traffic and getting road rage because people driving too slow. I feel like, and I'm gonna say this primarily because I feel like I was one, like, I don't know. I feel like I used to drive like overly fast, bro. I used to drive so fast, bro.
Bro,
And
if you're
then
not
like
driving fast, why are you driving? Nah, I'm playing.
you said what?
None.
But um yeah, bro, I didn't even know what you said. That's why I asked like what
No,
you
I
said. I ain't know.
said
I heard you say if traffic ain't fast or something like
no.
that.
I said if you ain't driving fast, why are you driving? But I was just trolling.
Nah, out here, bro, they drive fast, bro. They be flying out
Man,
here,
niggas
gang. I
out
ain't gonna
here
lie. They be
drive like they got nowhere to be, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, niggas out, bro. The niggas out here can't drive because the driving test is so easy, bro. Like out there, y'all gotta go on the highway and stuff, right?
yeah. In school, like when you in a driving test with like school, but like if you
School.
talking about the DMV, I
Yeah.
don't
All right.
think they make you get on the E-way.
All right. So when you took your driving test twin, for the DMV, what did you have to do?
When I had to take my driving test for the DMV, I had a voucher for mine. Like I didn't even have to. I could. It was a day where they didn't like make me actually take the test, like the whole driving test again, like on the computer, like the computer portion, and they
No,
didn't make
like
me
just the
drive neither.
driving
They
part.
just gave me my
Uh,
license, bro, or just like verify my license stuff, and then my license was shipped. I ain't even
really?
had to do nothing for real, for real. Took
What
a
the
picture.
fuck?
Yeah, I ain't had to do nothing. I ain't gonna lie.
That's
I had to do
crazy.
nothing.
I ain't gonna lie, nigga out here, bro. All I did was go around the corner, bro. Like, How is that gonna determine if I'm a good enough driver to get my driver's license?
Nah, that's crazy.
Like, bro, all I did was literally drive in a circle and then parked. And then he wasn't even tripping about my parking because he said, you can learn that. But I'm like, bro, I could have crashed. Like, if he actually did something, bro, like, I don't know. A good thing I've been driving since I was like 8, though. So, I mean, I really knew how to drive. But I'm like, for niggas who just started, bro, like, they ain't never drove on the highway before, like, put them niggas on the highway, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, the driving test out
Put
here is
them on the
bad, bro.
highway. Crazy.
And then the niggas out here can't drive for shit, bro. Like, for instance, bro, I had this
Nah, people
lady
out here can't
yesterday,
drive
bro.
either.
Me and my homie was driving yesterday, bro. And they had this lady in 2 lanes, bro. She was in her lane, but then she was coming to our lane. Like she was finna turn. And she didn't have her blinkers on. And she was just driving overly slow. So then my homie speed past her. And the whole time, bro, she just kept straight. I'm like, but some niggas be trying to control traffic, though. And that's where they got life messed up. Because he's either going to get hit or shit, you gonna get hit. Something gonna happen. But bro, I seen one video on Instagram where nigga was trying to control traffic. So the dude who was behind him had swerved to the right, got on the right side of him, and literally crashed into that nigga, and he crashed into a light pole. That's attempted murder right there. But hey, I ain't gonna say if bro deserved it or not. Because why are you trying to control traffic?
Bro, he
Like
don't deserve that, twin. That's insane.
if you're not
That's
gonna go
insane.
fast, no, bro. If you're not gonna go fast, or if you're not gonna go the speed limit, or you see somebody behind you driving like just a little bit over the speed limit or something, bro, move over, bro. Don't try to control that dude, bro. You gonna get hit. Or you gonna cause something. Like just move out the way and go on about your day. If you wanna be a good abiding citizen, bro, and you wanna go the speed limit, do that in the right lane. Get out the left lane, please. And think
You talking about on the highway, right? On the E-way, right?
no in general.
Mm.
Cause look, this is what I'm
I
saying, like,
get it.
bro, the speed limit could be 45, right? And then you
Right.
got somebody do it, maybe 50 or 55. So cool, that's over the speed limit, but it's like not overly bad. And depending on how traffic is, cause I ain't gonna lie, most of the in some states like it's just like the speed limit be 45, but if traffic going 55, then just kind of go with traffic going. Cause if not, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be accident. Cause you got everybody going 55, and then you got this one person going 40 to 45. But I'm like for instance, that's what I be doing. I ain't gonna lie. The speed limit be 45. I be doing like 50, maybe 55. And then you got Buddy over here doing 30. Nigga, why are you doing 30 in the 45, bro? Like, come on.
There it is.
And it's just
Facts.
worse on the highway, like, but it don't really be too bad on the highway because it's more lanes, so you can just swerve through them. But when it be like on the main road and it's like just 2 lanes or 3 lanes, bro, like if you're gonna go slow, do that in the right lane, bro. Don't be trying to like just block people. Like I ain't gonna lie, people really be doing that out here, bro. And then like when you be trying to merge, they just speed up. Like niggas out here just be doing like it just be weird, bro. I ain't gonna lie, they just be trying to control traffic. But they gonna learn one day. They gonna get hit by somebody. And niggas out here crazy, I ain't gonna lie.
Definitely
So,
sound very much so crazy, ain't gonna lie.
it's a
But
lot.
yeah, I don't know. People out here in the city of New Zealand, they cannot drive, bro. I
Nigga
ain't gonna
said
lie.
New
Like
Zealand.
they cannot drive.
I forgot
Niggas
you
out here
moved,
cannot
twin.
drive.
I keep thinking you still live where you used to live.
Yeah, but nah, bro, they cannot drive, bro. Like whatsoever, they really cannot drive. And God,
You said what?
um, bro, my mom got me doing side quests in the crib, bro, and I don't even know what she talking about and where was she talking about at, bro. My fault, y'all. I apologize. But
Twin,
so what I was about to say. But yeah, bro, I feel like just overall, just like to back to what we were saying, bro, just working on um just I don't know. I just hopefully you be able to actually get better with those things in the new year. I ain't gonna lie, cause some of those like the basically Buddy is a endangering driver. I ain't gonna lie. Buddy is a threat to
dangerous
society.
driver. No, I'm not, bro. I'm telling you, I drive cool, bro. I drive normal, twin. It's just like sometimes I'll be speeding though. That's it. Just sometimes, and then it don't be serious, bro. Like I said, it could be 45, and I might be doing 55. But we ain't gonna talk about it. Nah, I am gonna talk about this, bro. One time I was hanging out with my homies, right? And I came back from hanging
Right,
out
right,
with
right.
them. My OG asked me to get my OG asked me to go get some Chinese food that she had ordered, right? So I go get in her car, I change my clothes, and I ain't gonna lie, I was a little fried at the time. So I changed my clothes into my pajamas and stuff. You feel me? I went to go get the food. Boom. I'm on the way back. I'm on this long, long, long back road. I'm talking about this Fast and Furious back road, bro. It's so long, but the speed limit is 35, bro. And I know it'd be over mean cops over there. Like I never do the speed limit, but in that part, bro, I always do the speed limit, man, because it'd be cops over there and mad deers. And that's the reason why the speed limit
Mm.
35. Like it's just this long straightaway, bro, for like a good mile, man. But anyway, so boom, I get on the street. I'm like, as soon as I turn on the street, I'm like, okay, let me make sure I'm doing 35 because I know it be cops over here and it's dark out. I know it's a cop over here. Nigga, I'm zoned out listening to YB, right? I see a cop. I look down at my speed. Nigga, I'm doing 70 in the 35. I'm like, whoa, let me slow down. So I tried to slow down, but it was already too late. I was already passing the nigga. So I then got pulled over. I'm like, fuck, I'm cooked, bro. And not to mention, I was like 16, 17 at the time. So, boom, bro pulled me over. He was like, you know why I pulled you over? Yes, nigga. I know why you pulled me over. I'm doing 70 in the 35, bro. And he was like, "You care to explain why you're going that fast?" I'm like, I was just being 100% honest with him too. I just said, like, it was no reason at all. I was just listening to my music. I zoned out listening to my music, and my mom's pedal, was slight. Like, she had a 2021 Nissan Rogue, and this is like it was new still. Like, it was like probably 2020 to 2021. I mean, 2021 to 2022. So I'm like, her gas pedal overly light, bro. And he was like, "You in school? This, and that." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm in school. I go to this school. I do track." And he was like, "Well, what if you don't make it home tomorrow because you're doing 75 and there's deers over here and then you hit a deer?" And then, yeah, I'm like, "No, you're 100% right. I understand." Like I said, it wasn't on purpose. I just zoned out listening to the music and my mom's pedals like, so I didn't realize. And then when I seen you, I looked and then I seen my speed. Like, bro, you could be doing 120 on my mom's car and it feels like you're doing 70, bro. Like, I'm so serious. Like, that's how smooth it be. But yeah, he ended up just letting me go. Thankfully. No ticket, no nothing. He ended up just letting me go. I was like, just get home safe. Oh, bro, that could have been so worse, bro, because I was doing 17 and 35, so that's
That was your sign from Jesus himself telling you to slow down. And you ain't even get no what's called it.
no
He ain't even get no
ticket.
ticket or nothing.
Yeah. I mean, bro, realistically, like, I'd be speeding, bro, but at that time, bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. I was not purposely speeding, bro. Cause like I said, it'd be deers over there, and it was nighttime, and I know it'd be cops. So I ain't even want, one, I want to get pulled over, and I'm definitely not trying to hit no deer in my mama car. Cause if I don't die by the deer, my mom gonna kill me her dang self. So, but like I said, like I was being 100% honest, bro. Like I did as just zoned out listening to YB, and my mom pedals so light, bro. Like it's just smooth. Like I didn't even know I was going 70 until I looked down.
Nah, it's crazy. But yeah, bro. I don't know. I feel like some stuff like that, bro. They be warnings, bro. Like they be genuine warnings, bro. That was a warning right there, bro.
Nah,
Slow
facts.
down, bro. Slow
Facts.
down, bro. It is not that serious.
Bro. Now, if it was a different situation, yeah, but like, nigga, I was not purposely speeding, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like
Yeah,
I
I get
was
that. That's still, but still your warning though. A lot of
no,
stuff
no,
be
facts.
unintentional. A lot of some stuff be accidents, but still slow down, buddy, because that was a threat to society. If that was me, I would have took your hand to
So I would've took your
I
I'm
would have
already
took your
knowing.
hand, boy.
Fucking snitch. I'm already knowing you took me in. Can't wait to take you in, man.
Took
Oh
your
yeah, brother, you're
hand,
going to
boy.
jail. Get out the car. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie though. I still be
Nah, I'm
speeding
trolling. I'm
sometimes.
trolling. I'm trolling.
Nah, he not trolling. That nigga would took me in a heartbeat. And you're black with dreads. Going to jail. Nah, I'm
I
trolling.
mean, I'm black, so like I don't
I
know.
said I was
I probably would
trolling,
have
fool.
trolled you though. I ain't
I
gonna
ain't
lie.
gonna lie though, bro. I feel
I
like
probably would have trolled you.
you probably would have. Who knows? But I ain't gonna lie.
I probably would have trolled you.
Y'all can hate me for saying this. Y'all can feel however you want to feel. At the end of the day, I just don't care. But so I feel like when some black cops get a job, like when some black people get a cop job, bro, they get whitewashed as hell to where they not even black no more. What? Like I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Not every black
I mean,
cop,
I feel
y'all.
like yeah. I
But
was gonna say like yeah,
yeah,
not every
not
black
every
cop, but I
black
feel like
cop.
some
Yeah,
of them,
that's not
yeah,
what I'm saying. Yeah,
they
not.
become they become what's it called? Yeah.
And I know one. I ain't even gonna mention him, but I know one, and that nigga blows me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, sometimes, bro, it's just like black dude become a cop. That nigga not even black no more. Straight white, whiter than my Uncle Ford case. But that's besides. I ain't even do my second question, but I ain't even gonna do it, bro, because we've been on this question for a little minute. I ain't gonna lie to you. But bro, hey, chat. Let us know in the comments below, bro, how y'all New Year's went, what y'all got planned. You know, throughout this year, what's y'all New Year's resolution is. And bro, look, if y'all got y'all New Year's resolution to go to the gym all year, don't go to the gym for a month and then stop, nigga. Don't do what you did last year. Ain't don't say no New Year, new me just for it to be the same you. You know, actually be a new you. So if you say you're gonna go to the gym for a whole year, then go to the gym for a whole year. You know, you might have some days you skip or something, but don't just go to the gym for a month and then just be like, nah, forget about it, like you did last year and the year before that. You know, actually get them gains. You feel me? Same to
Bro,
you,
and I
B.
feel like a good way to do that is not to cut you off, 21 fault, but I feel like a good way to do that is, especially with the gym, y'all. Like, I understand, like, nobody wants to go to the gym every day, all day, especially as a beginner, bro.
Mm-mm.
Unless you like really like driven and you really serious and like that's something you want to do. But I feel like that's, to me personally, I feel like that's unhealthy to go to the gym 7 days a week,
No,
365.
no,
Like I feel like
no,
that's
no.
genuinely unhealthy, bro.
Plan.
Yes, 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 yes. Bro, you
No,
have to give your body
listen.
time to rest,
For
bro.
sure, nigga. I'm not saying go to the gym all day, every day for a whole year, fool.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. Listen,
Uh,
bro. Listen. You cut me off. What I'm saying, y'all, is I know nobody wants to do that. And if you are a person that do that, ain't nothing wrong with that. But bro, give your body time to rest. Cause I know, bro, I know a couple people like that. I had one dude in my PE when I was in high school, and like what? I was like a junior. Yeah, I was like a junior, bro. Dude said he went to the gym every single day, bro. He broke something. And he was still in the gym, bro.
nigga
Still in
violent.
the gym. I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
He
He
got
like,
something to
bro, I
prove,
can't be
bro.
out there knowing another man getting stronger than me, bro.
Yo,
Knowing
what?
another man doing more than me.
Yo,
Like, bro,
what?
get bro, give
What?
your body time to chill, bro. Like,
Hey, that's crazy. He said I can't
but
knowing another man. Yeah, that's crazy.
moral of the story, y'all,
That's
is
crazy.
is
Twin.
that
Nigga
moral of the
said,
story, y'all, is that, bro, I feel like y'all should have a schedule. If y'all don't want to go to the gym, like if y'all like, I'm really busy, try to work out at least like once a week or something like that. But don't just cut it in general. I'm agreeing with Twin on this one. Like, don't just cut it in general. Don't just go to the gym for a month and be like, oh, forget it. Um, I'm too busy, or I can't do it, or make up
you're
any type
lazy,
of
bro.
excuse or nothing
Yeah.
like that. Right. Just bro, just try it, bro. Just do try to gym once a week, bro. And if you can fit in more, fit in more. But try to gym once a week. Try to work out once a week. And if you can't, like, say you only could do it for like an hour or something like that, just go for an hour, bro. Like, cause
Dang.
eventually you gonna catch on to it and you probably gonna start liking it, bro. Cause
Nah, fact.
I don't know. The gym is really fun, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Especially hooping, bro. I love hooping. I ain't gonna lie. But I also like lifting and stuff like that. But the gym is fun once you get in that rhythm, bro. Once you get in that routine, bro, you really start to be like, dang, bro. Like this is really like a genuine. It's a good lifestyle, and y'all gonna see how it start working for y'all. I ain't gonna lie, cause that stuff I feel like it helps with a lot, bro.
Mentally too, I ain't gonna lie. Like when I go to the
It
gym,
does.
bro, and I'm working out, I be feeling so good, bro. Like it's that dopamine in your head, bro, in that system, bro. Like it feel good knowing you working on yourself to improve yourself. I ain't gonna lie. But another thing I'm gonna do, tell y'all is like a way for y'all to actually go to the gym and not just get lazy and stuff and procrastinate. Like we all know the hardest part of going to the gym is going to the gym, like getting there. Like that's the hardest part. Once you get there, you know it'll be easier to work out, but on the days you don't feel like doing nothing or feel like going, don't make this a habit. But just go to the gym, you feel me? Don't hit like a crazy workout. Just maybe hit like 2 or 3 workouts out of your full workout. So that way you still went to the gym, you still got active, you still lifted some weights. But you know, you didn't overwork yourself either, you know? But definitely like D said, bro, don't go to the gym for 7 days a week, 365 days out the year. You know, have you a schedule, have your routine. So like 5 days out of 7 days, you know, you working out. So like Monday, arm day, Tuesday, leg day, you feel me? And so on and so on. Then Saturday, Sundays is your rest day. And then maybe even throughout the week, you can have you one day where you don't go, and then you'll go on Saturday or Sunday, or just have 3 days off instead of two. But definitely don't go for a month and then skip out, bro. At all. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I haven't done that, but I didn't went to the gym and then not going for some time for personal reasons. Come back and have to build back all that muscle, bro. All that muscle. And it's annoying, bro. It's like restarting. Like if you don't go to the gym for two plus weeks, bro, you don't have to all that progress you had, you're gonna have to restart. And it's terrible. If you don't believe me, you can ask my little brother. He be hitting the gym with me, bro. Every time he don't go, he come back. He like, man, I'm not never stopped going to the gym again. But then he end up stop going. It's like a cycle. But I ain't gonna lie, he really can't control it because he only go when I go, and sometimes he can't go when I go, especially considering I don't live with him no more. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I got a story to tell you, fam, that I low key forgot to tell you. So I know how I told you where I work at, right? You said what?
Yeah, I said, all right, yeah, what's up?
So look, I'm at work, right? This is actually my second day on the, well, no, my first real day on the job, but my second
Okay.
day, because I had orientation, you feel me? But so boom, I'm working with these two white dudes, right? They cool, you feel me? They telling me, like, they teaching me what to do. We vibing, we talking, getting to know each other. You know, I talk, I say nigga a lot, which I do need. That's a bad habit right there. I need to stop doing, saying, N-word a lot. That probably ain't never gonna stop though. I ain't gonna lie, but
Yeah.
yeah. So we just talking and stuff, right? And they out of nowhere, bro, just throws the N word. I'm like, did I hear what I heard? But I'm like, you know what? I already got fired for fighting somebody about that, so I ain't finna get there. I need the job. So boom, I just ignore it.
Was
And
this a white dude or?
yes, yes. Two of them, both of them was
Oh,
like, listen, yeah, both of them was like, so, but this is the
okay.
orientation day, so I was only there for I was only with them for an hour. So, bro said it two times out of that whole hour, right? So I'm like, I go to the crib, boom. Next week, I go back. Now, this is my first real shift, my first full shift, and I get partnered with them again, which was cool because, I already knew them, whatever. So, boom, we working, we going through the trucks like it's nothing, right? Next thing you know, him and the other white dude talking, he let the N-word fly again. I'm like, bro, like I say chill. Like, chill, bro. Like what you doing? Like stop saying that. I ain't say all that. I just said chill. I don't know if bro heard me or not, right? So then he said it again. I'm like, you know what? Now I'm starting to get mad. But I'm like, I can't even do nothing for real because I'm at work. I'm not finna let this nigga get me fired. How I let somebody else did. So boom, I let it slide again. But then the other white dude said, I'm like, all right, bro, yeah. I said, bro, why y'all keep saying that, bro? And he was like, what? And then the light skin, I mean, not the light skin, but the other white dude with curly hair, he looked at me and smiled. And I'm like, saying nigga, bro, y'all not white. Why are y'all saying nigga, bro? And then the curly head dude talking about I grew up saying that. I'm like, bro, I said, I don't give a fuck what you grew up saying, bro. Don't say that around me. I'm so you can at least have the respect to not say that around me, bro. Like, I ain't God or I ain't, I ain't to where I can just tell you what you can and cannot say, but you can at least have the respect to not say it around me. You feel me? And he was like, I'm working, so I'm walking away a little bit to go pick up this box. And he was like, nah, you're gonna have to deal with it. Nigga, I turned around and said, I'm not gonna have to deal with shit. He was like, you're gonna have to do something about it. I said, nigga, I'll do something about it for sure. Say that shit again. I promise you I'll do something about it. I tell you, bro, after I said that, bro, I think we had 4 hours left of our shift. For 2 hours, bro, I kid you not, that whole trailer was silent, bro. They ain't talk to each other, they ain't talk to me. So boom, I go to the bathroom, come back, now they talking. But it's quiet and they ain't really talking how they was. You can tell the energy awkward and negative and all types of stuff, right? So now bro not
Right.
even looking at me no more. He ain't talking to me, he ain't looking at me. But then the other white dude who only said the N-word once, he's still trying to have small talk with me and stuff. And, I'm talking to him back because, I ain't got a problem with bro. It's just and the crazy thing was I wasn't trying to go there, bro. I wasn't trying to do something about it. I wasn't trying to, get all violent or physical. I came bro with respect. I came with bro just like why y'all keep saying that, bro? Like he the one who turned it to do something about it. You gonna have to deal with it. Like trying to show out for the other dude and trying to talk all shit. I'm like, bro, I'm not G'ing for that. So I kid you not, bro. He said I had to deal with it, but bro ain't say a word to me after that. He ain't say nigga ever again. I promise you, he didn't. He ain't say nigga since I've been working there after that. But I'm just like, bro, why did we have to go there? Like, it didn't have to go there, fam. Like, I came at him. I just said, why y'all keep saying that? And I like had some respect for it, brother, bro. Like, what you saying that for? He the one who you gonna have to deal with it. You gonna have to do something about it. Like, bro, we could do something about it, fam. Cause we in a trailer, bro. Like a semi trailer. So ain't no cameras in there. She say at that point. So I'm like, I low key, bro. Like when you see yourself doing something before you do it, like, bro, I just was quiet for the rest of the shit, bro, just waiting to hear that nigga say it again, bro, so I can steal it off his ass. But he ain't never said it. And I'm just like, it just didn't have to go there, bro. It just didn't. Now, like, they was like my first quote unquote friends there, but now, bro, don't say a word to me, bro, don't even look at me. And I ain't tripping. I'm just like, bro, it really didn't have to go there, fam.
Nah, not at all, bro. People
Like,
be doing too much, bro.
bro,
I ain't gonna
doing too
lie.
much.
People be doing way too much.
I'm saying, and I guaranteed you, bro, if that other white dude wasn't in there, he probably wouldn't even been saying all that. Probably, bro, was probably just
Mm.
trying to show out and just had his ego in the way, trying not to seem like he got punked or something. And I'm like, I wasn't even on that though. I wasn't on no trying to punk nobody. I wasn't, trying to show like dominance or whatever. I'm just simply asking, bro, not to say a word because I mean, it ain't just a word. Like you got history behind it. So therefore, you don't got no
Yeah.
melanin. What is you saying this word for? And I'm like, if you grew up around black people saying nigga, then say it around them because they clearly don't care. But don't say it around me. Don't say it around any other black person here because I guarantee you, bro, they might let it slide a couple of times considering that we at work and we all know the consequences, especially of being the person of color. Like we not finna just throw away our job, but at the same time, we not finna keep letting it slide. Like with me, bro, I don't like other races saying that word for real. But I mean, we at work, so I can't really do nothing about it for real. You see what I mean? So just like sometimes
No, bro.
I gotta let it slide, but I ain't gonna let it slide every time. I'm not doing that. But yeah, more of the story,
That's
bro.
crazy. I ain't
I'm
gonna lie.
saying, nigga, this is my first day of like a real shift too, bro. And I'm already having to tell, bro, like, what's up, bro? Like, I don't know if he thought he 20, bro. He 20, by the way. He know I'm 18, so I don't know if he thought just because I was young, I'm just gonna let bro talk to me any type of way. But I promise you, I'm just not. Let's say bro would have been able to whip my ass. Nigga, we're in a trailer full of boxes. I'm using whatever I gotta use to win. Cause at the end of the day, it's me or you. And I'm not getting my ass whooped. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just not. So
Ain't no way. Please don't tell me you think, bro. Well, nah. All right, yeah. Nah.
what?
Nah, I feel you, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Don't tell
I
me
feel you,
what.
bro. Now I was gonna say, please don't tell me you one of those niggas who think you could beat the world, but I know you
Nah,
not,
hell
bro.
nah.
So I was
Nah,
just
yeah,
like,
for sure. That's what I'm saying. Like, if he could beat me up, like I was saying, bro, I'm going like it's a street fight. Ain't no rules, bro. We in a box. We in a trailer full of heavy boxes, nigga. I'm using whatever I gotta use to make sure I don't lose. But I'm like, bro, it's a scrawny white dude, bro. Like, no smaller than me. So if I was to lose to bro, I just need to go take a boxing class. I ain't gonna lie.
buddy need to respawn. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, facts. We spawn with some stronger attributes. I ain't gonna lie. But
Nah, that's crazy.
yeah, this is crazy, bro. I
Nah,
ain't
bro,
gonna lie. I
that's
was
overly wild, bro. That
facts.
goes back to what about like racism, prejudice, and just like modern day like white people thinking they like superior type stuff. Like that's just it's crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like it generally really is crazy. Cause like, bro, at the same time, like you could have like respect, bro. Cause it just goes to a point. Like, all right, cool. Like if you used to saying that around your
I'm
people or
saying.
whatever, like that's cool. But like you ain't gotta sit up here and say it like around me, twin. Like you know
Mhm.
for like to me, regardless, if I find that racist, I find that racist, bro. Like you ain't gotta say it around me. Like what you saying it around me for?
I'm saying, and I
Like
feel
you can
like
say it around anybody else because I'm not gonna know about it, and I
facts.
really don't care. But just like you ain't gotta say it around me, that's like very much so disrespectful and that's derogatory. So like chill out.
I ain't gonna
But
lie,
some
Quinn.
some
Oh
niggas
my
be
bad.
acting like I don't know.
Nah, but like I ain't gonna lie. One thing I realized too is they gonna try you, bro. Like they gonna say it one time or something to see if what you gonna how you react or what you gonna do. And like they only gonna say it if they feel comfortable enough to say it around you, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, a whole bunch. I ain't gonna say every white person say the N word because they don't, but there's a lot of them that do say it, and they won't say it around
Yeah.
you unless they feel comfortable enough to say it. And then if you keep letting it slide, like how I did, for instance, you heard him keep saying, it. I'm like, they keep, you see, he kept saying it, but the minute I check him on it, the minute I let them know that I'm not G'ing for that, they not saying it. Cause I ain't gonna lie, a lot of them just be egos, or a lot of them just be thinking they badass or tough, and the whole time they not, and they know it deep inside the whole time. But yeah, that's just something I realized, bro. Is like not a lot of the times they're not gonna say that around you unless they trying to try you, see if they can like say it or get under your skin or just push you, or just run you over type stuff. But
Mhm.
cause I didn't have some friends, bro, that like or like some associates that are like white, bro, who have never said any word around me or nothing, bro. But the minute, we get a little close with someone, the minute they get too comfortable, boom, now they want to say it all of a sudden. Now I gotta check you, bro. Like, come on, we cool and all, but nah, mm-mm. But like, it's not like people just be like, you like you're not man if you let a word control you or some like it's just the word. But I'm just like, bro. I mean, yeah, the N word with the A at the end, like it's just a shorter term for ER, bro. And that both words were being used in a traumatic time in our history. So it's not just the word one. There's a meaning behind this word and a history behind this word. So therefore, I don't want nobody with no melanin saying it. And it's crazy enough that we say it anyway. Like I seen this one Asian, um, or Asian Chinese. Hopefully he was Asian. Um, he's like a stand up comedy guy. And he was like, "Yo, black people are funny, or black people are like different or something." Because he was like, "Bro, they're the only race who took their racial slur and used it themselves." And I was just like, "No, that's funny as heck." But it's true. Like we took our own racial slur and we say it like it wasn't a racial slur. Like we say it like it's just a part of our slang. I mean, because it is a part of our slang, but before it was, bro, like that's what we was getting called by slave owners and stuff, and just white people in general.
Yeah.
But it's
And
just
if you
like,
really think
yeah,
about it, it's really stupid, bro. Like it's so
it
foolish, bro. I'm not
is.
gonna lie. Like, why would you use your own? Like, why
Bro.
would you use a term that ain't even? And I ain't even saying this, y'all. Like, I don't say it too. Like,
Nah,
bro, I didn't say
facts.
it to. Bro, I didn't say it numerous times. But like, I'm just saying, like, even myself, bro. I feel like it's just foolish, bro, to
Yeah,
call your own race that, bro, and talk to your own race like that. Like, it's overly crazy. And then like, it ain't got so normalized
facts,
in
bro.
usage that like it's just like, oh, that's just like the normal.
Yeah,
But it's like,
no.
why, bro? Like, why is we saying that, bro? Like,
That's a great question, bro. But I feel like we say it so much too because, like you said, it's a norm now. Like I feel like if it wasn't
yeah,
so normal, people wouldn't be saying it so much. Like, especially not me. But it's like I didn't grow up like, bro. We both didn't probably grew up around family and just people of our color, bro, seeing it. So it's just like, if you're gonna be around it,
yeah,
of course, you 9 times out of 10, you're gonna pick up that habit
yeah.
without even realizing.
Bad communication corrupts good manner.
Nah, facts. So it's just like, me, bro. That's why I'm trying to have my little brothers not to say the N word. My mom used to tell me to not say it either, but that's just hypocritical. You saying that around me every day. You even call me a nigga sometimes. Even call me a nigga sometimes, and you want me not to say it? Like, come on, bro. I can.
Man, nah, it's crazy, bro.
Come on, G. Lie to
But
me.
let's shift gears, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I got a great question for you, twin.
What's up, bro?
Now I seen this video with Angel Reese and
Please.
Pastor Mike. Angel Reese and Pastor Mike, and it was like a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And she asked him, "Would you rather have $12 trillion or 10 minutes with Jesus. Now,
Mm.
I would like to know your answer, and people at the divine, let us know y'all answer down below. Uh, I know y'all probably still shy and scared to comment, or y'all don't want to comment. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna get there. We gonna get there. We gonna get there. We gonna get there. But nah, twin. So, what do you? What would you? What are you choosing and why?
Second time. Wow. You said
Buddy needs to
12.
think about this.
Look, listen, you said 12 trillion?
10 trillion. Listen,
Oh,
listen. I'll
10?
say it one more time. 10 trillion or 10 minutes with Jesus, face to face.
Oh, face to face?
Yes, or 10 trillion. You have both options presented to you.
Boom. So hear me out. All right, so I could pick Jesus and get 10 minutes with Jesus and he just give me straight game or whatever. I ask him whatever question, or I can basically ask him or talk to him about whatever, right?
Right.
Word. So I would pick the 10 trillion, and here's why. So boom, I feel like if I was to be able to pick 10 trillion, you know what? I'm not even gonna say how I was gonna say it, but I'll pick 10 trillion because look, with that 10 trillion, I can still talk to God. I won't be able to see him face to face, but I'll still be able to, talk to him how I would do
You know,
any
I had to,
other
you know,
day.
I had to just hang up. Right.
Huh?
You know, I had to just hang up. Right.
Hmm?
Hold on. I'm gonna hang up again because I don't feel like my message was sent. Are you ready? Lock in, buddy.
It's already locked in.
You ready to lock in, buddy?
Listen, nigga, I'm locked in. Listen, hear me out.
You are not locked in, bro. But
I
go ahead,
am.
explain yourself.
No,
Explain
look,
yourself.
I am. All right, so I ain't gonna lie. That was funny though, twins. But look, so I picked the 10 trillion. Cause look, I could talk to God every day, all day, any day. Only thing is different is I wouldn't be able to talk to him face to face. And I'm like, I would do good things with that money. You feel me? Like I would go bless somebody, I'll go help people out. Like I wouldn't be greedy and take the whole 10 trillion for me. Like I'd do something with that 10 trillion. And I would like bless people with that 10 trillion. Not only that, I'm not saying I'm going to heaven, bro, but I would like to think I'm going to heaven, and I try to live my life.
That's
Listen, I try to live my life so that I can
insane.
go to heaven. So like I'm gonna see God when I'm going to heaven. You feel me? Like
Not with that
I could.
attitude, boy.
Well, what attitude?
Nah, nah, for real, 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 for real.
But like I'm not.
I feel like I don't know, bro. I don't know. I just feel like for real, bro. If you could sit there and say that, like, and y'all, if y'all get mad at me, bro, y'all get mad at me. I don't care, bro. I'm riding for Jesus every day, bro. I
Or,
don't care, bro. I don't care. Cancel me. I don't care. I'm riding for Jesus every day, bro. I feel like, bro, if you could sit there and say that you would prefer money over Jesus, I feel like you're not saved and you don't really like you don't value you don't value Jesus for you really don't. Like that's not oh like I love Jesus, I believe in Jesus, like that's my Lord and Savior. Like I don't feel like you really care. Like that's not really important to you like that for real. Or like money is your God for real. Cause there's no way, twin. 10 minutes, bro. 10 minutes.
all right,
10
so let me
minutes.
ask you this:
Face
why
to
are you
face. No, hold
choosing?
on, hold on, no. Because you said your explanation. You said your explanation.
For sure.
I'll
I mean,
let
I
you
was
say
really just gonna
yours.
ask you your shit. Like, why are you choosing 10 minutes of God? And like, yeah, just go ahead. Explain why you choosing 10 minutes of God.
I'm choosing 10 minutes with Jesus because
Oh yeah,
I
Jesus.
don't know. I have grew up my whole life believing in Jesus, going to church, praying. Like I have a personal relationship with Jesus. So I feel like it would be wrong of me to choose money, something that really doesn't even really do nothing for me for real, for real. It provides materialistic stuff and it helps me live, but like the real reason I'm living and the real reason I'm alive and the real reason I have everything that I have is because of Jesus. It's not because of money. There's no amount of money in the world that equates to Jesus, bro. And in that 10 minutes, if he gives me game to go make 10 trillion, okay, cool.
Word.
But if he doesn't, he doesn't. I really don't care about, it's not really, to me, it's not really about the money because, bro, look at all the people, look at the richest person in the world. Look at Elon Musk, bro. Elon Musk is not, he didn't really have no blueprint on how to make whatever amount of money he didn't made. He just somehow he didn't made it. He didn't made it through business and all this stuff. So like you could grind and you could go get money yourself, yes. But I would prefer, if possible, for sure. I don't know. I'm just choosing 10 minutes with Jesus. Like, because I feel like as a person, with all the resources we have today, we could go learn how to make, granted, we ain't gonna learn how to make no 10 trillion ounces out of 10, but we could learn how to make a substantial amount of money in our generation and live a very comfortable life. But me personally, even though I mean 10 trillion is a lot of money. That's a substantial, that you the wealthiest man on the planet. For sure, you passing everybody. But I feel like it's materialistic, bro. Like you only get so long to live, bro. Your
Right.
time on earth is finite, but your soul, that's infinite, bro. When you close your eyes, you gone forever. Like that's whatever place you in, heaven or hell, that's real. Whatever place you go to, you're there forever. There's no, oh well, I'm only here, I only got 40 years in here, like it's a prison sentence or something. That's your eternal residing place. Like literally. There's no getting out of that. So me personally, I feel like it's important to live for the life after this, unless you really don't care. Like if you wanna, that's what you wanna do. Like, oh, I don't really care about that stuff, or I don't believe in that stuff. That's you. But it's
Word.
real though. Like it's generally real. And I would say for sure, like, I ain't gonna lie, if y'all really do care about y'all, what's it call it? Build y'all relationship with Jesus and serve Jesus, bro, and go the way of the light, bro. Not that dark path, because it's really not worth it to me. I ain't gonna lie. I generally don't. I don't feel like hell is worth it, bro. It's just really not. Just to do the stuff that you want to do on Earth and then close your eyes and you there forever, bro. Like
Yeah.
absolutely not, bro.
Facts.
Like
Forever and
that's
ever
just
and
me.
ever.
But
I ain't
I'm
gonna lie though.
choosing, and I know what Jesus then did for me, bro. So I'm not, bro. I'm not choosing money
But
over Jesus, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
so you acting like as if I was to choose 10 trillion, then have a 10-minute talk with God when I can literally talk to him. How I would, only difference is I'm not face to face with him. But it's like you acting like, oh, I'm gonna get punished for choosing the 10 trillion. Like I said, I'm gonna do good things with it and I'm gonna still talk to God. You feel me? And I'm gonna still have God in my life. Only thing is I didn't choose 10 minutes to go or go to heaven or 10 minutes to see him face to face and talk to him face to face rather when I talk to him spiritually. Like I don't feel
But
like
this is where this is where the misconception is at, though. Bro, we have not, like, not to, like, what's to call it, not to I mean, if I did put on that persona, I apologize to everybody. I'm not really trying to put on that persona like, oh yeah, you're gonna get punished for sure. But I'm just saying, like, I feel like that's wrong. Like that to me, in my opinion, I feel like that's humbly
mhm.
wrong to say you would choose money over Jesus. Yes, you can speak to him spiritually. I speak to him every day.
No, I'm
But
not
there's
choosing money
nothing
over
like,
Jesus, Tom.
you just said you choosing 10 trillion.
No, for sure. But I'm like, I still got Jesus in my life. How am I choosing money over Jesus because I didn't choose to talk for him for 10 minutes, like physically? When I, like I
The
said, like when I can.
opportunity. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So okay. So yes, you're not, what's it called it? Yes, you're not saying like, all right, bet. Well, I'm gonna choose this 10 trillion and I'm never gonna have Jesus again. I'm not saying
Mhm.
like that. Okay, cool. I'm not saying it like that. I'm saying like you're saying, okay, you would rather have the 10 trillion over the 10 minutes with Jesus. Now, I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying entirely. But what I'm saying is that, okay, so you would rather have the 10 trillion versus the opportunity to talk to him face to face. Bro, ain't nothing like talking to him face to face.
Nah,
No, there's
facts.
really not too many people that can, there's really not too many people on earth that could possibly say they have seen Jesus face to face, and they have talked to him face to face. There's not too
Hmm.
many people, and some people that have say they have, that's it is not true. Now, granted, some people I do 100% believe they didn't seen Jesus and they didn't actually spoke to him. They didn't die, came back, whatever the case may be, or whatever it is, or they dream and they didn't see him, whatever it is. I Some of those people's stories is actually real, but some of those people's stories ain't real. So what I'm saying is 10 minutes, bro. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I guess that's just my opinion, and I feel like a lot of people definitely would choose that for sure. Would choose 10 minutes over the 10 trillion. I feel like talking to Jesus is just like that's something face to face. That's something you don't get, bro. And I understand like 10 trillion, that's something you really don't get neither. But like considering, I guess I could just really speak from like a personal standpoint, bro. Knowing what Jesus did for me and knowing what Jesus do for me every day, it's just like I can't turn down that opportunity to over money, bro. When money is, you can't take it when you leave. Like you really can't. And it's like you enjoy it while you on a planet, like you enjoy it while you on Earth, have fun, woo woo woo. But when you leave, say you, yeah, when you leave, all that money going
It's staying where it's at.
right back
I ain't
in,
gonna lie.
going right back to the economy. Yeah, it's
Hmm.
going right back to the economy, twin. That's too much money, bro. That money ain't nobody not just gonna touch that money, bro. It's going right back into the economy, to the government, to your family,
My fair,
whatever.
yeah,
It's
my
going back
family,
somewhere.
yeah, me. That's generational wealth, twin. Family ain't gotta work for years, bro. As long as they take care of that money and times that money, they ain't gotta work for years, and I'm still gonna let them know too. Like, yeah, like, cause I'm like, bro, how you know that 10 trillion wasn't presented by God? You feel me? Like you
What do you
say,
mean?
like you said.
No. Whoa. That's not no. That's not the question, bro. The question is 10 trillion. So
Mhm.
like these are two opportunities,
All right, so
and
I know
they
what
are
the
not like
question was, but I'm saying, where would that 10 million come from? Like, I just get
10
it, or
trillion.
yeah, like where would
No,
that?
bro, this is just like a hypothetical question,
Uh,
but this isn't, it's not like God saying, "Oh, choose this 10 trillion over me." Like you could choose this 10 trillion over me. Like, "Oh, like I'm giving this to you. You could have this." These is just like, I don't know, like one of those would you rather questions basically. Like it's no, what's it called it? And I feel like you can't really put a background to it, because if that's the case, we could put background with the Jesus thing too. Like hypothetically, like, oh yeah, he could present you, he could give you 10 trillion. If he do, he do. He don't, he don't. Like, regardless, I'm taking the 10 minutes regardless. Like 10 trillion or not, I'm taking it regardless. Absolutely. But the question is just simply it. I don't feel like that's something you could just say, like, what if you is presented by God? Like,
I mean, because you just said
not
everything
really.
that was given to you, everything you got, no matter how hard you work for or money or whatever, it's all because of God. I mean, Jesus, which is true. So I'm saying, what if that 10 trillion that was presented by you, I wouldn't say came from Jesus, but I don't know how I'm trying to put it for real time, but it is what it is, I guess. You feel me? I chose my answer, you chose yours. I see your answer too. I ain't gonna lie, it's valid as heck. But you feel me? I already chose mine, so I ain't finna change it.
That's crazy, bro. I ain't even hold you. That is crazy.
Hey, it's all opinion based, twin.
That's salvation. But I
It's
mean, I
that's
guess
salvation.
that's
Nigga asked me a question, bro.
that's salvation. That's
Man.
salvation.
But anyways, yeah, I guess I
Man, y'all
just
let us
do
know,
10
bro.
trillion. Yeah,
I
I
like
mean.
I can't be the only one. I hope I'm not the only one. If I'm the only
Nah,
one, I'm
you
the only
definitely
one.
not.
Like what we
I'm
do.
not the only one that's going to
But
choose 10 trillion, and you're not the only one that's going to choose 10 minutes with Jesus. It's just all opinion based. So people going to choose what they
man.
choose.
Well, Jesus bless your heart, twin.
You
I
said
know he
what?
still love you regardless.
Nah,
I
fact.
said, well, Jesus bless your heart, twin. I know he still love you regardless. I can't believe you choose that though. I should come to Tennessee and
I mean, I told you why I would
cut
choose
your
it. It's
tail
not
off
like
and
I'm gonna choose it and then just not have God in my life or Jesus and just be like, frick that. I'm not dealing with that. I don't believe in
It's
that.
just no, it's not really, bro, twin. It's not really about that. It's just about like, dang, bro, you choosing money over God. Like, I kind of look at it like this, and it's not really related, but I kind of look at it like this. So and it's not really related. So I'm gonna say that one last time. It's not really related, but I
Mhm.
look at it like this. So if you could choose money over God, so So if the Illuminati came and knocked on your door right now and was like, "We'll make you the wealthiest person in the
See,
world, but you
that's
got to sell your
different.
soul," would you do it?
No, nigga, that's the Illuminati. That I know what the
That's
Illuminati is. Now, if I just get 10 trillion presented to me, like there's no catch, I don't have to sell my soul or no, none of that. I can still have Jesus in my life and I can use that money for whatever purpose. Yeah, but like if Illuminati comes to me and be like, all you have to sell your soul for 10 trillion, you can't talk to Jesus, you can't say nothing about Jesus or religious, like you basically serve me and the devil. Fuck no, because like you said, bro, it's not worth it. At the end of the day, I'm gonna die, and when I die, I don't want to be burned for eternity. I don't want to be getting slapped. You know all that bad stuff that happened in heaven. I mean in hell. I don't. You feel me? I don't want that. Like you said, it ain't worth it, and it's truly not. So if the
yeah,
Illuminati came to me, Trent Twin, or any bad person, no, I'm not selling myself for money, bro. No, I can easily work for that.
yeah,
But no, but it was just
yeah.
a
But
hypothetical
that's what I
question.
was saying, bro.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
I feel you. I agree. I agree with what you just said. Like I said, they not really like related, and I'm not what you
Yeah.
call it. But that's just kind of like how I kind of like
I
just looked
see.
at it and seen it. Like, dang, so like you choosing money over God, bro. Like that's
Mm,
crazy.
nah,
That's kind of how I looked at it. I know they
nah, I
not
feel you.
related.
But see, that's what I'm saying. We just looked at it two different ways. Like I see why you could get upset or how you acted the way you did, or
Nah, so
just
I ain't upset with
no,
you, bro.
I
I'm
know
not
you ain't
upset with you.
upset to him, but you was like, no, that's salvation. Like, I'm gonna come to Tennessee. Like, you feel me? But like, I ain't saying you upset, but like, I definitely see your point. You feel me? Because it's like, dang, you
Yeah,
choosing 10 trillion in over 10 minutes to talk with Jesus, and you can get hella game, and you know, like you said, nobody really like it's just a rare thing. So one to get 10 trillion in, talk to Jesus, see them, and come back to earth. You feel me? Like usually when you seeing Jesus, like that's all you finna see
that's
for the
it.
rest of your life. Yeah,
That's it.
but.
That's it.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. If I got Illuminati came to me, twin, I'm gonna turn the other cheek on me.
I
But
hope so.
for sure, yeah, nah, bro. Bro. I've been through this. Like, I know money. Like, you know, without money, you cannot live in this world. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you can live in it, but you ain't gonna have shit. Well, you can have stuff, but like, not really, bro. Like, you might be living on the streets, bro. Like, you really, you gonna be on this earth living. But you ain't gonna have a roof over your head. You ain't gonna have shelter. You barely gonna you gonna be fighting to survive, bro. Like money, like that's what's kind of sad about it. Is like a lot of people kind of really be chasing money because without that you can't live on this earth, and they be too preoccupied and too busy chasing money that they're not thinking about the afterlife. Like yeah, you can chase all the money you want in this world, and you can be the richest person, but after you die, like D said, bro, that money not going with you. So all those choices you made, like while you were living, is going to affect you in the afterlife. You feel me? So I'm not,
Absolutely.
yeah, no, I'm not doing it. Like I know money on earth is very important, but I also know what's very important in general. You know, like I'm gonna still chase my money, but I'm also still chasing a relationship with God, which I still do. You feel me? And
Yeah.
I could work my hardest. I feel like this is in my opinion. I feel like I can work my hardest. You feel me? And but if I don't have God and Jesus in my lifetime, I can work my hardest, but I ain't gonna have nothing to show for it, and it's gonna be a lot harder. Like I feel like life is just a lot easier with Jesus and God in your life. And I'm not saying pursue them so your life would be a lot easier. Like definitely pursue them because should want to pursue them. But I'm just saying, like if your life hard is 9 times out of 10 because you don't have Jesus, you're trying to live your life and do things without Jesus by your side, and it's not gonna go well. I ain't gonna lie.
See, this is so interesting to me, too, because if I would, bro, if I had known no better, bro, I think those is two different people. I think one is Damari and one is D Thing, bro. Like, what?
Bro, what?
Like, I said, I think one is Damari and one is D Thing, bro. Like, who
D
is who,
thing.
bro?
This nigga.
Like,
Why you say
no,
that?
I'm saying, bro, cause, bro, one was one was a total different. One was 10 trillion, and then the other one was,
Nah, I'm
man,
because like
nah,
when you
nah.
see
Listen,
it,
bro. One was like, nah, man, like. Jesus, bro, like you can't live without Jesus. And I feel like even if I do have everything I have, like without Jesus, basically
mhm.
like I'm incomplete.
Nah, facts.
Those sounded like two different people.
Well, I mean, because we was getting deeper into it. Now you just asked me a hypothetical question. I told you, yeah, I'll choose the
Oh,
10
you right.
million, but I still have Jesus in my life, and I still be doing good things with those money. I still be blessing people, still helping people. You know. And I'm like, I wouldn't get that 10 trillion and just exclude Jesus and God. You feel me? Like that's not what I was saying. You just asked me a question, I answered it. I still have Jesus in my life. I just wouldn't have the opportunity to talk to him for 10 minutes. That's what I was saying. You feel me? Like you should know, bro. Like, I'm like, I ain't gonna, I'm just like I'm about Jesus. You feel me? Now you might be more or just you're more educated on it than me, but especially since I'm like just now starting. I grew up just like you. I grew up all around it. Used to have to get forced to go to church and all that. And I ain't gonna say I didn't like it. It's just I was young. So when you're young, you barely can sit down. So I just didn't like the fact that church was 2.5 hours and then sometimes four because we got a second service. You feel me? Like, but like now that I'm older, you feel me, and now that I know all these things, like yeah, of course, you feel me? Like I'm definitely trying to, get closer to God, learn more about it, and read my Bible more, which I really need to do more, bro. Like I do everything but read my Bible more. Only time I really read my Bible is when I go to church on Sunday. But this dude said two different people. Nah, that's funny.
Nah, bro, for real, bro. It really sounded like two different people. I know for a fact, like I know the situation with me and you, bro. Like I know how it is. And you know what I'm saying? I ain't really
Mhm.
trying to get like too personal on like the podcast or whatever. Like
Yeah.
I know the situations. And I ain't like I'm not downing you for saying like, oh, you choosing the 10 trillion. You choose the 10 trillion, you choose 10 trillion, bro. I can't stop that. And I wasn't trying to put on a persona of like, oh, like you're gonna get punished. Jesus is gonna punish you, like
Mhm.
I'm not him to say that. I'm not him to judge you. I can't judge you, bro. I'm just saying like, nah, that was crazy. Like in my opinion, that is outrageous, but I'm not finna be like, oh, bro, we ain't cool no more. Like,
Nah, for sure.
it's cool, bro.
Me.
Like a lot of people gonna choose that, but
But now
I
it'd
don't
be
know.
crazier too now if they chose the 10 trillion and just do something crazy with the 10 trillion, not try to like basically just be greedy with it, bro. And then you feel me? But nah, that's not my plan. I have a plan with it. You feel me? But
Yeah.
nah, y'all see your point of view too for sure, bro.
Yeah, I understand yours, bro. It's cool, twin. I ain't gonna lie.
Me, but with that being said, y'all let us know in the comments. You feel me? What y'all choosing and why y'all choosing it. And also let us know in the comments like either my explanation and D's, like I ain't gonna say which one made sense because I ain't gonna lie, they both made sense, and it's just an opinion based. Like y'all just really got two different point of views. You feel me? And like y'all both, like me and D, we both believe in God. We both chase him. We both build a relationship with him. But as y'all can see, D probably, I ain't gonna lie, D just been more educated about it more than me, bro. I ain't gonna lie, because if I'm
I
being
wouldn't
real,
say educated. I wouldn't say all the way educated. I wouldn't say all the way educated, bro, because a lot of people it's categorized differently. I feel
mhm,
like educated about Jesus is like yes, you know him and everything like that, but like I just feel like it's also like on experience too,
mhm,
bro. And education does have a great part in it. Like with the Bible and with church and stuff like that, like more and you know more about
mhm.
Jesus. But like I also feel like experience is everything. Like
Nah, definitely.
knowing different things, but I also I feel like it's different, bro. I feel like to me, in my opinion, and how I was brought up in church and what I've gained to learn is that like you don't choose Jesus. Jesus chooses you. Now I know that might not make sense, but like it's not that like it's not like you're like chasing behind him. He didn't then called you before you even knew that you were you, before you even was doing whatever you was doing, it was already written that you would serve God, that you would be his child. Like that was already written. And he chose you and not so many other people. Now, yes, everybody can give their life to Jesus. There's a lot of people that go their whole life and get saved their last 2 years or get saved their last moment, whatever it may be. But he chose them. They didn't choose him. He chose you. God chose me. God chose you, etc., etc., etc. Now, when people give their life to him, it's the exact same thing.
Mhm.
He chose you. You didn't really choose him. So like I feel like it's really like an experience thing. I'm not gonna lie, I really feel like it's experience. And I feel like I do have more like I am more educated about Jesus than you, but like I also feel like it's just experience and just like it's a lot more to it, bro. It's
No
complicated to
facts.
explain
Well, I mean,
everything, but
educated though, twin.
yeah, I just
You said what?
what's up, bro?
No, I was just gonna say that when I mean more educated, I just been like, like you didn't read the whole Bible, bro, page to page. I haven't yet, so you know more about the Bible and you know how it works, unlike me. And then like yeah, just even when we was younger, bro, you just always knew more about the Bible and how God works and all that. Like, the seven trumpets, that's how you know when he gonna come back. Like, I didn't know all that. You feel me? So I'm just like, you just know
Yeah,
more biblical stuff and just know more of how that spiritual relationship works with God rather than me. Like, when I'm questioning myself about God or something, or like, I ask my grandma or something, but if I'm asking a homie, it's gonna be you feel me? Because you know more than me and you know more than most of my homies. I ain't gonna lie. So that's what I just meant more educated.
right.
But it's definitely experienced
Oh
for
yeah, yeah,
sure.
yeah. Nah,
But I just
yeah,
meant like biblical and spiritually and all that. Like you're more educated on me than that. Like I don't really know too much about
yeah,
it. Like for instance, like I think it was another podcast where I was talking about like how I'd be trying to talk to God and stuff, and I just like I'd be needing the answer right now and all that. But like it ain't gonna work like that. Like he gonna give you an answer like physically or a sign or something like that. You feel me? Like, but he ain't gonna directly talk to you. But yeah,
wait,
that's
say that one more time. To the last part, because I was call it.
like he's just
I lost it.
like like if you talk to him and he'll answer you, feel me? Just not directly. Like he'll answer you physically, or he'll answer you with a sign, or he'll answer you with another person in life, but he'll never answer you directly. Like you might talk to him today and I won't get an answer maybe for a month or something. You feel me?
Yeah, it just all really just depends
Yeah.
because his timing ain't our timing.
Yes.
And he does talk to us directly. Like some people can absolutely hear his voice.
Mhm.
And I feel like I could hear him sometimes. Sometimes I can't. But I just feel like I just feel like you have to have the ear to listen. Like you have to listen. Because sometimes his voice is very, very quiet. Sometimes it's very, very loud. But that's why I feel like it's important to build your relationship with him because you're gonna realize to understand that even though like you not receiving an instant message like oh like you ask him a question and he instantly answers it or like you need an answer to something and he instantly like whatever the case may be or you just talking to him and you like want to hear his voice but like you hear nothing. Sometimes you're gonna get an answer or sometimes you're gonna get a response, sometimes you're not. But I just feel like I feel like it's just that's is I don't know. I just feel like his timing ain't our timing. And also, I did want to clarify something. I haven't read the entire Bible. I read the entire New Testament, but I haven't read the entire Old Testament. So I don't like know everything, but I do know the Bible and I do know
Mhm.
a lot of stuff in the Bible. I don't know everything, and I ain't claiming that, but
Yeah, my
I
fault.
do
I thought you
know a
said you
lot.
read the whole thing. My fault.
Nah, it's cool, bro. It's cool. I haven't read the whole thing, but yeah. I mean, the reason why I know so much is because, like I told you, twin. Like I grew up in church like my whole life, for real,
Mhm.
and it's just different. I don't know. For me, like I just feel like I don't know. I just feel like my purpose is just is different, bro. And I don't know. It's hard to explain, bro, but it's just different, bro. And I feel like I'm very 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 proud to like say that like oh yeah like I know Jesus and like I'm a child of God like I serve the Lord like I am very proud to say that, bro, because I don't know, without him I feel like I'm nothing. So I just feel like it's great for me to just like be able to have that because a lot of people don't have that and a lot of people probably don't care to have that, but me personally, I value that, and I feel like, and the rest of the people that do value that, or and that will understand to get to value that in the rest of their life, because
Mhm.
a lot of people will maybe come to understand it later in life. Whenever they do, it's still a blessing and it's still great because I don't know. I just feel like Jesus is the greatest gift that man could ever have, bro. I really do. I ain't gonna lie.
Game. But
A lot of stuff we can't do.
a lot of stuff we can't do without him. And even if we try it, and let's say we do succeed, it's gonna be hell succeeding. I ain't gonna lie. But
Man.
definitely.
And I generally still, regardless, the only reason why we able to still accomplish that, even through all them trials and tribulations, we still able to only excel in that because of Jesus, bro. Like literally, little do you know. But I don't know, bro. I pray that all y'all watching have a or get to know Jesus, and whether if it's slow, bro, like even if you only talk to Jesus like 1 minute a day, or even if you
Hmm.
only read one page a day, slow slow and steady is still great, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like it's
Right.
still great, bro. You ain't gotta rush it, and you ain't gotta try to go to church every Sunday and be the most perfect man on the planet, bro. Like it ain't really, it's not about that, bro. And it's not about neither, like a lot of people may say, like, oh well, I feel like I'm not ready, or I feel like I done too much. That's just like I feel like Jesus ain't gonna like forgive me, or like Jesus ain't what's to call it. Bro, Jesus ain't mad at you for doing something you did 3 years ago. Like in the Bible, it describes it as, and I ain't even trying to make this a whole sermon, bro. So, but I'm gonna just say this last part, and that's gonna be that. But I'm not really trying to make this a whole sermon. I'm just, I don't know, but educate y'all a little bit. So, but yeah, like I was saying though, yeah, like Jesus ain't mad at you for something that you did XYZ. Like it's not, bro. In the Bible, it says that all sins are washed away, and because you know you don't have to worry about something that you did yesterday. You feel like that was terrible, or you feel like you're not a good person, so he ain't gonna accept you. That's not true. Jesus accepts everybody, bro. Like no matter what you did, no matter what you are, Jesus will forgive you and Jesus will accept you, bro. Like so you can't even use the excuse of, oh, like he ain't gonna accept me, or he ain't gonna forgive me, or this, that, and the other. Like, bro, that's not true.
And it's
Jesus
gonna
accepts
be-
everybody. Jesus loves everybody, bro. So like that slow progress means a lot, bro. Like it generally means a lot. And the more y'all get to know Jesus, and the more y'all get to reading y'all Bible and everything. I know a lot of stuff don't make sense at first. A lot of stuff in the Bible is hard to understand, and it just doesn't make sense at first. But the more the more you read it and the more you ask Jesus for clarity on it, it will make more and more sense, and you will get to know way more, bro. Like I don't know, and I just feel like it's worth it, bro. It's generally worth it because we ain't in life forever, bro. We ain't in life forever, bro. These bodies don't last forever. They only last for so much time. And I feel like considering nobody knows their last day nor hour, I feel like it's important to know Jesus, bro. Like it generally is because that life is that life after you leave here is the most important thing for real, bro. I ain't gonna lie. None of y'all, no matter how, none of y'all could literally sit here and say that, oh, bro, like I really, it ain't gonna be that bad, or I really don't care, like it ain't really that deep, bro. When you close them eyes, bro, you definitely, if it's the wrong place, you definitely will regret it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So don't even look at it like that and be like, oh well, it ain't that serious, or it ain't that deep, or it ain't real.
it's deep and it's real. I mean, but
It's
I ain't gonna
definitely
lie.
that deep.
With how he was saying, like, God forgives everybody. Like, I first found that out. Like, I think I always knew that, but like, just the crazier way. Like, so in fourth grade, bro, my uncle got shot in his neck on his own porch, right?
Right.
And I was like I was just writing a note about it for the funeral or something. And I was little, bro. I was in fourth grade, bro. So don't get on my body, bro. But
No, you're cool, bro.
yeah, I was just like how I don't remember how what the note was said, but I just know it had something about like the shooter, going to hell. And then my dad was just like, "You don't know if he's going to hell or heaven. You never know." And I'm like, "What you mean? Like he just murdered my uncle? He's definitely going to hell. Like he's a murderer. You feel
Right.
me?" But he was like, "Nah, you feel like God. You never know. Like God could." Forgive him when his times come, or he could go to hell. But just because he did this, that doesn't that doesn't just mean he's going to hell. Because God is all forgiving. You feel me? So he could maybe kill two
Yeah.
people, and as bad as it may seem, God could forgive him, or dude could change his life around. And with that being said, since he changed his life around, God's not going to quote unquote punish him for Unfortunately, sad to say, two murders he did 3 years ago. You feel me? But I just found that crazy. Like
Yeah.
a dude could kill as many people as he killed, and he could possibly change his life around, and God would forgive him for it. Like I just don't. I don't know. I just
Yeah.
find that like not crazy, but crazy slash amazing slash just I don't know how to put it, bro. But I just
Wow,
found
bro.
that
Like just
crazy. Yeah,
interesting per
yeah.
se,
Like
compelling.
what? Like, 'cause, that's like
I
the
would,
worst thing you can do to somebody for real is
yeah, bro.
take their
You look
life, because
at
only Jesus is should be able to do that. You feel me? Like to bring
right.
life and remove a life, but like now men are doing it with weapons. Like that's I feel like anybody who do that should definitely go to hell.
Yeah, for sure.
But
But then that's another thing too, bro. Like the his way ain't our way, bro, and how he
facts.
sees things ain't the way we see things. Like in the Bible, it describes it like no matter what, all sins are equal. All sins are equal. Like murderers, adulterers, liars, thieves, like all of them, all sins are equal before the Lord. Like there's nothing that is greater than the other. Now there are abominations. There are three abominations that are very much so like there's some things that you cannot do and you will not be forgiven. But
Like what?
sins, all the sins are equal. Like the one abomination in particular is you cannot curse the Holy Ghost. You cannot curse the Holy Ghost. And for y'all who
What you
don't
mean
know
curse
what
it?
it
Yeah.
is, the Holy Ghost, yeah, the Holy Ghost is the Holy Spirit. And it's all Jesus, God, the Holy Ghost. They're all one, but they're separate, but they're all one, if that makes any sense. It's so hard to explain it, but that's the best way I could possibly low key explain it. They're all three, but they're all one, but they're in three different forms, basically. But they're all the same. But you gotta believe in Jesus and you gotta believe in God. Like you can't just believe in God and not believe in Jesus. Like you gotta believe in Jesus. Like you got to. There's no if, ands, or buts about that. Like you gotta know Jesus in order to know God. Like you have to. In the Bible, it says you have to go through Jesus to get to the Father. It says you have to know me in order to get to the Father. You cannot just know God and just be like, oh well, I don't believe in Jesus. You gotta know Jesus. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the light. That's the truth. Like literally, you gotta know Jesus. But to get back on what I was saying, it's crazy that we would look at it like that, and I looked at it like that for a very long time too. Like how could someone take someone's life and still go to heaven? Like
I'm
what? Like
saying
that doesn't even make sense. Like how? Like to us, to people, we look at that as like that's morally wrong and they don't even deserve that. Like what? They took someone's life. But to Jesus, it's not looked at like that. Now, I'm not encouraging or I'm not saying in no way, shape, or form that it's okay to go take someone's life. I'm not saying that whatsoever. I'm just saying that I'm just breaking it down how that's the truth. Like that's how it is in the Bible, and that's how I've learned in church. That's how that's the truth of the matter. So as confusing as that sound and as very interesting and some would say crazy as that sounds, like it's that's the truth. Like his way ain't our way, bro. And the things, the how he thinks and how he operates isn't the same way that we think or operate. Like it's nothing in the same. So I don't know. It's deep, bro. But
facts. Because
it's just like wow.
I'm like, bro, like for instance, how you said our ways might not be Jesus' ways. That's 100% true, Tony. Cause like I seen like it was some years ago. I think I maybe a well, this happens all the time. Like somebody could go on a killing spree or something, and his punishment is
Right.
the death penalty. He's gonna get executed. Because
Mm-hmm.
we in our eyes, if you do something like that, then you deserve to have that done to you, or you don't deserve to live, or you feel me, or yeah,
Right.
like yeah, that's just how people on earth see it. But yeah, it's definitely interesting. I ain't gonna lie, and that's I don't know, yeah, it's interesting for sure. But do you got anything else you want to say before we end the pod?
Yeah. I mean, but yeah, y'all. I mean, it's crazy everything we talked about and how it like. I'm not really like I wasn't really trying to like make it like a whole sermon, bro. But I hope y'all definitely like learned something and y'all got something from this podcast, and definitely like I know everything or some things I might have said sound confusing, and maybe some of y'all probably be like, "Oh, well, dude don't know what he talking about." Hey man, y'all can believe what y'all want to believe, bro. I know my truth. I have my own what's to call it, but I mean that's the truth of it. I ain't even really my own truth. It's my opinion, but that's the that's the truth behind it. But yeah, bro, I hope y'all more of the story is I hope y'all got something that y'all was able to like learn or y'all found
Yeah, take
interesting.
from this.
If y'all made it this far, thank y'all very much for watching this whole episode, bro. I know this probably like a little lengthy episode, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all for watching this. I ain't gonna lie. And I pray that y'all do get a chance to know the Lord, bro, and y'all do take y'all chance to know the Lord because everybody gets a chance. So I pray y'all do get y'all. I pray y'all do take the chance of knowing the Lord and y'all do get in right standing with Jesus because man, it's the best. That's the best thing you will ever have in life. Even though it might not seem like it, or it might seem like it's just a lot, or it's complicated, or whatever the case may be. Jesus will move in y'all lives and show y'all that that he is. So yeah.
Facts. You know, with that being said, y'all, I do want to say, yeah, like V was saying, thank y'all for watching the vid. If y'all made it this far, we appreciate y'all, boys. Y'all like, subscribe, share the video, even comment. Y'all need to start. What's the word I'm looking for? Help me out, D. Help me out. What's the word I'm looking for? Engage in the comments, bro. Y'all don't engage in the comments. Engage in the comments. I'm getting angry, bro. Engage in the comments. But also, bro, like and subscribe to him. Share this video and tell them people to subscribe so my man can show his face. We have 42 subscribers. We only need 8 more till we get to 50. 5, 0.
8 more.
8 more, y'all. We didn't
8 more.
came a little way, y'all. So, just share this video for us, so we can get to 50 followers and my man's gonna show his face. But with that being said, D, Divine
Devon
out
out.
on me.